I don't know how to begin telling you about that day. Even after all these years, when I close my eyes, I can still feel everything: the scent of my mother lingering in the air, the soft sound of her breathing when she was asleep, and that heavy silence after she was gone. I was just 7. I thought when people left, they'd come back. It wasn't forever, right? It felt like a trip. But that day, when the hospital door closed and my dad didn't say, "She'll get better," I realized this time was different. My mother was really gone. Forever. Our house felt colder than ever that night. Not just from the weather, there was a chill in the air from her absence. It was like the walls were crying. And my grandfather was there. The man everyone respected. The man with the heavy voice and even heavier hands. But that night, his eyes were empty. He was angry. But I didn't know why. Was it at the world? Was it at my mom for leaving? Or was it at me? Maybe because I was the last piece of her still breathing in that house. I made a small mistake. A cup fell. Just a tiny sound in the middle of the silence, and that was enough. He raised his hand. No words. I was thrown to the floor, first a slap, then a kick. I couldn't scream. Fear was choking me, suffocating me. I tried to protect my face with my hands, but it didn't matter. Blood spilled from my mouth. I saw my arm bruised. It wasn't the physical pain that hurt most. It was the realization that no one was going to protect me anymore. I felt myself slipping away, closing my eyes, wishing it would just end. And then I heard a voice, that voice. The one I thought I'd never hear again. My grandmother. I don't know when she came into the house. I didn't know she was even there. But when she saw me, something inside her eyes lit up. She didn't scream. She didn't cry. She just came to me. She knelt down beside me and wrapped her arms around me. In her embrace, everything felt still. Tears fell from my eyes, but there were no sounds. She just held me. Tight. Like she wanted to heal me with that embrace. My grandfather stepped back. He didn't say anything. He just left. That night, my grandmother made a choice. Despite her age, despite the pain in her bones, despite everything in the world weighing her down, she took me and left. She took me away from that house, from that pain. She didn't pack anything. No bags. No clothes. She just grabbed my hand and said, "I won't let anyone hurt you anymore." The days that followed weren't easy. There were nights I woke up still feeling the bruises, still aching. But my grandmother was always there. She'd make me food, tell me stories, wash my wounds, and slowly I learned how to smile again. One day, maybe months later, she told me the truth. "I was once like you. When I was young, I endured pain too. I stayed silent for years because I thought it was my duty. But the night I saw you, I saw myself. I couldn't stay silent anymore." That day, not only did I get saved, but so did she. She became my mother, and I once again became a child. Not a wounded child, but a child who finally heard someone say you matter. Years have passed, but still when I close my eyes at night, before I sleep, I remember my grandmother's hands. The same hands that healed me with their touch. If you enjoyed this video and story, please consider subscribing to our channel to support us and stay updated with more great content.